Hello, LiveFit Nation. Welcome to another episode of LiveFit Mindset. As always, I'm here with Mike Baralt.
Hi, LiveFit Nation.
And Mike had a great idea. We're heading into the time of year or the week when everyone's sitting around the table thinking about what they're thankful for, what they're grateful for. And having that type of attitude is actually something that can benefit us in our journey. Mike's going to explain a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, the attitude of gratitude can only help you. We talked a little bit a few weeks ago about trigger devices. So you have positive, and there could be some that are maybe perceived as negative that we want to cut out. Great. But definitely a positive trigger device would be being grateful for what you have. So take yourself out. I don't know when you're going to see this, if you've already had your Thanksgiving meal, your family around, but put yourself in this picture. It's after the meal, everybody's kind of sitting around, feeling good. You've got your family around, your friends. Some people might be asleep, whatever it is. And you've got that feeling of community, of family, of gratitude that you have. You're thankful for having all these people in your life. Now, that great feeling can support you in your workout. It can support you in your life, basically, by building evidence that you have things to be grateful for, and thus things to achieve, people to live for.
So that's interesting. I was thinking that too, how it ties directly into the building evidence, because there's times where we're having a bad day, where we're upset, maybe we're preoccupied about other things, but being able to, we've built the evidence of that moment by reflecting on the things that we do have in our life that are going great. Mm-hmm. So it's just a simple matter of being able to call that up.
Right.
It reminds me of an example that I remember Alicia mentioned in one of the workouts. Where she was running, I forget the exact circumstances, but I know she was running and it was one of her long runs and just wasn't in the right mindset, just wasn't feeling it, didn't have the fire burning in her to push her forward in her motivation. And then she just kind of shifted things mentally and started thinking about all the great stuff that she has going on, whether it be, Willow and things going on with her life and things going on with LiveFit and all these, great people that she's being able to, interact with as a result of LiveFit and all the great things going on. And she said it just completely changed the feeling of her run. Like all of a sudden she felt that energy and that drive to be able to, to push through and to motivate her. So as we kind of face those same circumstances when we're working out, Mike was actually talking about a specific exercise that you wanted to tell everyone about.
Absolutely. Everybody, we all do 45 minutes of cardio a day minimum. So what I would suggest is nobody goes right out and starts running at breakneck speed, or at least I hope you don't. Give yourself time to warm up, usually a couple minutes. You want to walk fast and kind of work yourself up to a run if you're a runner, or if you're a swimmer, bike, or whatever you do. You want to have a nice warm-up session. So in that warm-up, it's the perfect time to be grateful for everything that you have. And nothing is too small and nothing is too big. So if you're out there and you feel like you have a solid family, you're like, man, thank you for my husband. I'm so grateful for my husband. I'm so grateful for my kids. I'm so grateful for my wife. Whatever it may be, say that and verbally say it. You don't have to scream it, or though if you want to, you can. I'm not going to think you're crazy. You could just say it. You say it, I'm so grateful for this. And if there's no one there for you, then be grateful that you're breathing. You're on this journey. You found people that are like-minded that want to support you in this journey, and be thankful for everybody that's in LiveFit with you.
It's all relative, and we all have things to be thankful for.
Exactly. There's nothing too small, nothing too big, but hit everything. I mean, I've had people say that they're grateful that they have a car that has 4 tires that aren't bald. That's great.
And the thing is too, even on a psychological level, not only will it give you that motivation and change your attitude and make your workout better, but it's going to help you work towards your goals.
Oh,
it's going to help you. And speaking of goals, you can actually make that part of what you talk about as well.
Oh, absolutely. And the second part of how to use this to your advantage and being grateful, using that to your advantage, is quite simply, once you're grateful for everything that you have, be grateful for all the things that you want, and put them in context like this. For example, I am so grateful now that I'm whatever your goal weight is. I'm so grateful now that I have a size 2, or whatever it is you want. I mean, for me, a size 2 would be ridiculous. But whatever, whatever it is, whatever your goals are. And they don't have to be weight loss goals. It could be, I'm so grateful now that I've made $1 million, now that I have this job, now that I have this raise, whatever it may be. And use those first 2 minutes of your workout, 1, to go through the first minute of what you're grateful for that you have, and 2, what you're grateful for what you want, as if you already have it. And see how that changes your attitude. See how it changes your attitude for the day. I guarantee you it'll help.
That's interesting, and it's a good way for us to be able to kind of build that evidence and change our thought patterns to something more positive as we go throughout our day.
Absolutely.
So there we go. So attitude of gratitude, that's our thought for the week. Tune in next week, and we will have another episode for you of LiveFit Mindset.
Bye, Nation.